In this video, we're going to consider warranty analysis. So we go under warranty, right click, add warranty, and we have 4 different options in terms of depending on the type of data that we have. And if none of this matches, or we want to make some modification, we can always go on report and create a new warranty folio, personalized one. So in this case, in this example, we're going to use a dates of failure format, but instead of configuring from scratch, which would take quite a long time, we're going to use an example already created. So we launch the analysis, and we have a sales page, a return page, future sales, and a forecast. The objective of the analysis is to make a forecast. So these pages are common to to all warranty analysis, irrespectively of the type of data we are considering. So let's look at the first one, the sales page. We have the quantity in service. We have the dates that enter the service. The dates in this case is the American format. And then, because we selected a subset, we have 3 types of product. Okay, so we'll be obtaining results for these 3 types of products. So the 5XG, the 15LG, and the 20NG. So this is as far as the sales page is concerned. We move on to the return, and we have the quantity they came back, when they came back, and when they were put into service. And those dates have to match the dates in the sales page. And then, of course, we got the product number. And then we have the options of the future sales, but we could even leave that blank, it's not compulsory. So we have 3 periods for the 15LG product and 3 periods for the 20NG product as well. So once we collected this information, we can then do our forecast. But before we do that, we need to set the end of the observation. We can either do it automatically, and the software, what we'll do, we'll look at the return date, and it identifies the 8th of October as the latest date, and we can either accept that or we can decide another date. Okay, so in this case we accept that, and we can now do the forecast. And the forecast will start from October the 9th, essentially. So we'll start reading from the last date we had available. In fact, we can see here October the 9th. And what we have a summary of the quantity in service. The cells in yellow represent the future sales, by the way. We have the date that were put into service and the subset, so the population. And we can see October the 9th, we got no return. November the 9th, we got an estimate of 9 return from the entire population. December the 10th, December the 9th, sorry, we got 10 units, and so on. But if we wanted to extract information specific to a population, say for example the 5XG, say we wanted how many return we are expecting for the next 6 months for the 5XG, what we need to do is just select the 6 months, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and select all the cells and read down here. So we're expecting 55 return over the next 6 months for the 5XG population. And of course, any other area will provide different results. So once we've done that, and you can see we go from, for 12 months from the 9th of October until the 9th of September. Once we've done that, we can just look at the graphs. So we launched the graphs. We got the 3 populations, so the 5XG, the 15LG, and the 20NG. So this is probability of failure on whiteboard paper. And we can see the other graphs. These are similar, or they are exactly the same charts that we have on live data analysis, but the last one is specific to warranty analysis. So click on that. And here, in fact, on the x-axis, we have the period, and on the y-axis, we have the actual failure. And then here, depending on what we select, we may have a percentage, or we may have the actual number of failure, or we can exclude one population or another. What we got here, we have the cumulative number of failure and the confidence bound. So we can see the 5XG population, and we see the upper bound and the lower bound, and we need to change the scale to highlight these. So say, for example, we make it at 100. Okay, and here we have the upper bound of the 15 LG, and here is the 15 LG, medium value, and the lower bound, and here this is the 20 NG, upper bound and lower bound. And or we could extract some specific information also from the QCP. So we go to the quick calculation pad, and we have to be careful what we select, because the results we obtain will be specific to, say, for example, 2 years, reliability of 2 years, is specific to this population, the 20 NG. So if we wanted to obtain a different results, we would have to select a different type. Say, for example, the LG, and in this case now we got the LG, and the results, in fact, will be different. Thank you for watching.